Hi, love. Hello, and welcome to Co-Creative Healing Journey. My name is Greta. I am a healer, and I have a message for you from the unconditionally loving energy that guides you. So, my love, here and now, spirit, the universe, God, goddess, however you relate to that energy, it wants you to know that it's okay to be struggling. It's okay to be having a rough day, a rough time. It's okay to feel like you are being challenged, maybe even to some degree attacked. And Spirit especially wants you to understand that it is not a personal thing, it's not an individual thing. It really is coming from the ambient energy, the energies around you, the energetic context that you are in, that we all are in at this time. So, my love, whatever is going on in your life, there might be some individual circumstances, but the energy the Spirit wants to draw your attention to is a collective one. It's about the chaos that we currently are all living in. It is about difficult experiences that some people in humanity are having right now in places that are on our TV screens and also in places that are not. We're just living in a time right now where there is exacerbated conflict, hurt, pain on the planet, and we are all going to feel it because we are all connected and we are all one. But we are not all conscious that this is going on, right? So some of us are more or less aware, more or less empathic, more or less clued in, tuned in, and more or less heart aware. And so we care more or less, right? And so you would be in the category of someone who cares more, who is more energetically involved, energetically affected by what's going on around you. And again, at a global context, but it can also be in a context around you in situations and circumstances that are happening around you. And so it's important to be aware of it because sometimes we personalize conflictual energy and we think that it is something about us, it is something about our own growth and our own evolution. And in a way, it is because we can learn to grow and evolve by engaging with those energies in a different way. And so that's there. But more importantly than not, it actually is just one variable to cater to take care of. It would be like, for example, if you're in a room and there's a lot of noise and it's bothering you and it's like really bothering you and you're just thinking, why am I bothered? Why am I not at peace? Why can't I handle this? Let me do this. Let me put earplugs on. Let me listen to music. Let me do something else. Let me not think about it. Let me try to fix it. Let me see where the noise is coming from, and so on and so forth. When really you can just learn to close the window and you can learn to insulate yourself, to protect your energy from what is going on around you. Just because it is happening, just because it could be egregious, it could be tragic, it could be appalling, it could be any number of things, there's value in that. There is merit in you relating to it. There's merit in you being engaged in it, absolutely. Because again, that's who you are. You know, that's the energy we're vibing at here, over here on Co-Creative Healing Journey. It's who you are, it's who we are. And that is perfectly fine. But it doesn't mean that we have to lose our peace, we have to lose our center, we have to lose our quality of life in the moment. In fact, what Spirit is guiding you to do, to focus on these days, is to create some balance, to create balance within yourself, to find it within you, to unplug, to turn away, to let it go for here and now so that you can have your peace and you can cultivate your peace because you deserve that. Just because other people, someone else doesn't have it, doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. In fact, it means that we all deserve it and we all should have it. But we first need to cultivate it so that we can then evoke it in others, cultivate it together so that it can be a thing in the world, so that it can literally exist, right? It starts in you, you embody it, and then you can work for it in the world. But you first have to realize it for yourself. And it does take that ability to put yourself first, to close the door, close the window, take your time, take your space, And very often we know how to do that, but we don't necessarily know how to do that without guilt or without fear or without, again, personalizing it, saying that it means something about us. It says something about us when it really doesn't. It just says something about the energetic context that we're living in, the world that we are living in. And it is all our task in these times to figure out how we're going to do that. How are we going to live together? How are we going to live in the world in a way that honors me, that honors you, that it honors all of us, what we are as one? It is a journey, it is a process, and finding that balance within all of that, the balance between the self and the other, the balance between the self and the group, the balance between action and rest, between engagement and space, taking our own space, not isolation, but retreat. The balance between engagement and retreat, and finding those nuances. What is isolation? What is disengagement? What is retreat? What is space? What is sacred space? All of those are also part of our tasks at this time, our spiritual seeking at this time, and it is certainly before you here and now today in these days to come. And so Spirit hopes that you will take it up on its offer, because you are receiving an offer to help you create a lot more peace, a lot more centeredness, and to find, especially within you, the ability, the willingness, the trust to make that okay. You deserve this. It is also your right. And so that is all I have to share here and now. I feel like I could go on, but there is an invitation absolutely for you to ponder, for you to consider, and to find within yourself what works for you. What is the framework? How many days? How many hours? How much retreating is okay? When, where, how, for what reasons, in what ways, knowing that you do not need to please or to justify it to anyone else but yourself. So my love, that is it for here and now. Wishing you all the best. May you be blessed always and in all ways. And certainly from my heart, I wish you peace. And so it is. Bye.